afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're seeing this recorded teaching on mastering technical report writing for sustainable construction projects. And like I said, we have two types of, um, we have different kind of technical report writing. We have report writing for construction works alone. We have report writing for academic research based reports, and then I'll try as much as I can to try to give you all that you need to know about report construction based technical report and academic research based technical report writing. Now, I've talked about the anatomy of a professional technical report writing for sustainable construction projects, which I've talked about for the first recording. For the second recording, this is the second recording I'll be talking about for technical report writing for academic research reports. Now, you can see this is the anatomy of an academic research technical report writing. This tells you that these are the key performance index that must be included in your research report writing. The first is the title page. The title page contains the project title, the author, and the organization or the institution you are attending, and the date of submission of the report. The next is the executive summary. Executive summary. The, this executive summary, you itemize or you state the brief overview of the project goals, the timeline, the sustainability goals, and all that needed to be captured in the technical report writing. You 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 draft it here under the executive summary. The next is the table of content. The table of content is the last thing you prepare in your technical report writing. When you are done with all the key performance index and you've expressed all the key performance index, the sustainability metrics, and environmental impact assessment on the projects. After you are done with the whole of that, the last thing you prepare is a table of content. The next anatomy of a professional technical report writing for academic research is introduction. Under the introduction, how you can be able to tailor a well constructed introduction is that an introduction cover both the purpose of the report, the scope of the report, and the background of the report. Now, how you will know the purpose, the scope, and the background of the report, I'm going to be talking about that later. There are documents that you need to understand the scope, the purpose, and the background of any project that will enhance your technical report writing. The next is the objective of the report. The objective of the report, this define what the report intend to address. The objective of the report define what the report tend to address. The next is methodology. The methodology is under the methodology it outline the performance index, the daily progress log, the timeline tracking, the material usage, and the workforce efficiency, the sustainability metrics, all those things, all the chart, all the tables come under the methodology. The next is site observation and the findings. The next is site observation and the findings. When we talk about the site observation and the finding, example completion of the, for example, you are writing a research on maybe on construction. You now align state the completion of the foundation, concrete pour, and the HSC, the incident report, and all those things fall under the site observation. Things that happen while you are on site inspection, when you are doing your finding. What did you see? What happened? Your experience, your encounter. It is what you are going to state under the site observation and the finding. The next is your analysis. Your analysis, sustainability impact is your analysis. So your analysis, under the analysis, you state or you interpret the data from all the KPI, the performance index that you have demonstrated, and the sustainability metrics that you have demonstrated. This is where you state the analysis. For example, project completed 10% 10% ahead of the schedule while achieving a 33% production in in the construction. This is where you state you can say the concrete pouring 30% completed, remaining 70% to go. This is where you state the analysis based on your findings and observation. The next is conclusion and recommendation, and the last but not the least is the reference and appendix. This is the anatomy of a research based technical report writing. So if your research or your technical report writing does not is any of these performance index is missing, it is it then means your technical report your technical report is not uh, is not complete. So for you to have a professionally drafted structured technical report writing, it must contain all of these key performance index must be reflected in your technical report writing.